गुड इवनिंग। वी आर गोइंग टू डू हाइड्रोकार्बन्स। आज हमने जीओसी किया था कल। ओ एंड वी आल्सो डिड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स ऑन द नीट चैनल, जहां पे हमने सब्जेक्टिव सवाल किए। जेई चैनल पे हम लोग एग्जाम्पलर के आइडियाज करेंगे। वी लुक एट एग्जाम्पलर क्वेश्चंस, क्योंकि जेई मेन में बार बार उससे डायरेक्टली सवाल आ रहे हैं। सो दैट्स द गोल, एंड टुवर्ड्स द एंड लास्ट 15 minutes or so we will do some interesting JEE Advanced questions. So what are you waiting for? Shall we get started? Yeah, all right. Right off the bat, where are we at on our scheduler? Look at this. Today is the end of the week. Saturday हम लोग कर रहे हैं ये, और मंडे से हम लोग शुरू करेंगे DNF block coordination. Then we'll continue पूरा organic across JEE and NEET channels. As always, if your focus is JEE main, please attend the NEET sessions as well, because NEET में मैं subjective सवाल कर रहा हूँ NCERT के, and यहाँ पे मैं कर रहा हूँ objective mainly जो भी exemplar में। ठीक है? So shall we get started? How are you doing? Are you able to hear me and see me clearly? Let's get that out of the way. Where's the chat? Hey, Neeraj, Rek, hi. How's it going? So, by the way, March 18 to 22nd, we are doing the whole JEET thing. Yeah, JEE ki tayari. You know the drill, right? These are 5 days में 15 classes. Physics, chemistry, maths every single day, 1.5 hour classes. So, total hours are here. Uh, you will have access to the app, the Byju's app, till the 31st of May. That is advanced stuff. Maybe we'll do another series advanced se pehle, but you've got this going. And as usual, you have the link in the description, which you can go and click on that and buy this if you like. And you use these couple of codes and you'll get a significant discount. All right, let's start with the first question. Description mein links hai on the shop.byju's wali cheez ka. Here's the first question right for you. Arrange the following in decreasing order of their boiling points. Boiling points. Boiling points ka kya funda hota hai? Usually dipole moment. But what do you think? What do you think? Hey, Miss Lyrical, how you doing? Shall we solve this question? Wonderful. Okay. All right. Good to know, Neeraj. Try this question out, please. Very doable. Very doable. So, whenever I see a name, the first thing that I do is I convert it into a line diagram. Okay. So, for instance, N-butane is simple, N-pentane is simple, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2-methyl butane is interesting. It is pentane, but with a branched methane. Okay. 2,2-dimethyl propane. Okay. 2,2-dimethyl propane. That's okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So these are the structures. Now you use the idea कि देखिए इसमें कार्बन एटम्स ज्यादा है, सो आई थिंक विथ मास, डाइपोल मोमेंट का अलग आइडिया, दूसरा है मास का, राइट? ब्रांचिंग होता है तो क्या होता है बॉइलिंग पॉइंट को, एंड अगर चेन लेंथ बढ़ता है तो क्या होता है बॉइलिंग पॉइंट को। ये दोनों आइडिया से आप इसको सॉल्व कर सकते हो। प्लीज गो अहेड, क्विकली ट्राई दिस आउट while I get that pinned comment right over here with the shop.byju's wali cheese. Hold on, I'm just pinning this comment over here right now. Wait, where did it go? Okay, yeah. What do you think about this one? मेरी आवाज आ रही है, right? You're able to hear me and see me. Just quickly checking. Yeah. What's up? इसका आंसर क्या है? Shok, hey, Miss Lyrical says A. Okay, let's see. A, B, C, D is the order according to Miss Lyrical. So this is the general idea. As the mass increases, boiling point increase होगा, and अगर branching बढ़ती है, boiling point कम होता है. These are like very straightforward things. Okay, so out of all of these, this guy should have the highest boiling point. Okay, next होगा this has 5 carbons, this also has 5, this has 4. So A will be the least, C will be the most. Okay, so I've got 1 and 4, and between these two, branching इसमें ज़्यादा है, इसमें कम है, so this will be 2, this will be 3. That's what I think. आपको क्या लगता है? It's all right, slow, late, fashionably early. Branching decrease boiling point. Yes, Miss Lyrical, absolutely. CABD नहीं होना चाहिए. CABD. मेरे हिसाब से A सबसे कम होना चाहिए, है ना? Like, all right, Neeraj, what about the answer? What do you think? Miss Lyrical says A. Okay, I'll look at what A was. A मुझे अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है. But इसमें क्या हो रहा है? In this whole business, CABD. I think it should be CBDA. A सबसे कम होना चाहिए, because A का मोलर मास सबसे कम है. ओके, whereas all of these have the same molar mass. ओके, इनका सेम है और इसका लोअर है, राइट? दिस इज C4H10 and that's this guy, and all of these three are C5H12, right? That's the idea. मेरे हिसाब से इसलिए होना चाहिए D. It's all right. Do your thing, Shlok, do your thing. So A, B, C, D. I didn't get the logic behind A, B, C, D. ए तो ज्यादा हो ही नहीं सकता है ना? प्लीज रिवाइज द बेसिक्स. अगर मोलर मास ज्यादा हुआ तो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ज्यादा होता है, ठीक है? It's okay, no problem, no problem. कोई नहीं. All right, good, good, good. Let's go on to the next one. The increasing order of reduction of alkyl halide with zinc and dilute HCl. जिसको बोलते हैं लूकस, नहीं लूकस टेस्ट अलग है. लूकस टेस्ट तो अरे is alcohols. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing multiple things. तो मेरे दिमाग में बहुत चीजें घूम रही है. पूरा ऑर्गेनिक ही घूम रहा है. The last 1 week. That's alcohols. That's gonna come up next week. Anyway, इसका क्या हुआ? This one is much easier than what I was thinking. The increasing order of reduction of alkyl halides with zinc and dilute HCl. ZnHCl के साथ आप डालो and RX. सबसे ज्यादा कौन सा होगा? The deal is this. जिसका बॉन्ड होगा वीक वो सबसे आसानी से टूटेगा एंड वीकेस्ट बॉन्ड तो आयोडीन का होगा, तो आयोडीन सबसे ज्यादा होना चाहिए. किधर? हाँ, सबसे ज्यादा. तो आई थिंक डी शुड बी द आंसर जस्ट फ्रॉम दैट वीकेस्ट बॉन्ड वाला आइडिया, है ना, क्योंकि बड़ा है आयोडीन. सो दैट्स इट. इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी भी कम है. इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस ज्यादा है क्लोरीन और सी के बीच में. आयोडीन और आर के बीच में कम इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव डिफरेंस है और आयोडीन बड़ा भी है, तो आसानी से टूट जाएगा. सो आई फील बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आर आई should break the easiest and hence B should be the answer. आपको क्या लगता है? Let me check the chat. Aditya, what's happening? Piyush, yes, welcome. Piyush, दोनों नीट में and JEE में, superstar. All right. Rex, Samyak, Shivangi, absolutely, absolutely. Miss Lyrical, yes, better leaving group. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The addition of HBr to 1-butene. Now, this is an interesting question. Gives a mixture of products A, B, and C. This mixture consists of what? So they are telling you कि तीन चीजें बन रही हैं. And why have they made this as 1 and 2? बिकॉज ये एक स्टीरियो सेंटर है, राइट. दिस इज अ कायरल कार्बन, इसलिए उन्होंने ये इसकी स्टीरियो केमिस्ट्री बनाई है वेज और डैश डायग्राम से, है ना, नॉन सुपरइम्पोजेबल मिरर वेजेस एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. सो ये सब बनाया है आपके लिए. और दूसरा प्रोडक्ट बनाया है जहां पे ब्रोमीन सीधा एंड में आ जाता है. ब्यूट 1-इन मतलब एज ऑलवेज ड्रॉ द स्ट्रक्चर ब्यूट 1-इन. तो दे आर सेइंग कि या तो वो दे आर गिविंग यू 2 वेज ऑफ डूइंग दिस, या तो ब्रोमीन अटैच होगा यहां पे और यहां पे एंड दिस बॉन्ड ब्रेक्स. दैट इज व्हाट दे आर सेइंग. एंड अगर यहां पे बनेगा तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी कायरल. सो क्वेश्चन में बात हो रही है मेजर माइनर प्रोडक्ट्स. दैट्स द ब्रॉड आइडिया कि कौन सा मेजर है कौन सा माइनर है. सो ईदर बोथ विल बी मेजर और बोथ विल बी माइनर. Okay, B as major, A and C as minor. Now this doesn't make any sense. B as minors, A and C as major, again doesn't make any sense. हाँ, तो it is either A or D. Now how do you figure out दोनों के बीच में क्या है? देखिए यहाँ पे सिर्फ HBr दिया है, so this is going to be a Markovnikov addition. और if you basically the more substituted carbon पे bromine जाएगा. Anti-Markovnikov में you have a different agent, you have H2O2 and all of that. We'll learn about that in the next couple of sessions, right? Maybe you already have an idea about this. So major product होगा ये. I've put a star here, मतलब you draw the wedge and dash diagram, and this will be the minor product. So इसके हिसाब से आंसर होना चाहिए A. Absolutely right, Rick. पीयूष, कोको, बिल्कुल सही. Samit, do you want to check that? Yeah, it's either A or D. This should be major because Markovnikov product, right? Do you call it Markovnikov here? But basically more substituted, yeah, more substituted carbon पे वहां पे add हो जाए, yeah. Marco भाई का rule, yes Aditya. Carbocation mechanism, second degree carbon, so A and B major. All right, sweet. Coco Sahab, Shivangi, absolutely right. Yeah, you're on fire. Within 8 minutes, 3 questions kar liye. That's great. Arrange the following alkyl halides in decreasing order of the rate of beta elimination with alcoholic KOH. Now, यहाँ पे elimination की बात हो रही है. Elimination, okay. Now, how do we do this? कोई बोल रहा था ना कि कौन सा वो होगा. अल्कोहलिक क्यूएच मतलब स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस है एंड दिस इज बीटा एलिमिनेशन रेट सबसे ज्यादा कौन सा. सो हाउ डू यू डू दिस वन? I guess in case of elimination stuff is easy. It's always tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary, right? Elimination is simple है. When you have addition SN1 SN2 then you have a थोड़ा बहुत सोचने का तरीका, like will it be this or that, but in elimination is straightforward. Yeah, D, okay, D. Hey, ऑल राइट हर्षवर्धन, ऑल द बेस्ट. मैथ्स का एग्जाम आज ही कल था क्या? कल है क्या हर्षवर्धन? आई थिंक टुमारो योर मैथ्स टेस्ट. आज तो नहीं, कल तो संडे, मे बी मंडे, जब भी है. ऑल द बेस्ट डूड, ऑल द बेस्ट हर्षवर्धन. आई विल सी यू आफ्टर 13 for sure. Okay, so Piyush is saying D, A, C, B. A, C, sorry. A, C and B. Piyush, do you want to explain why? Sorry. Yeah, do you want to explain why we are going with A, C and B? Rec, okay, everybody, Miss Lyrical, शिवांगी, सब लोग, आदित्य, सब लोग डी बोल रहे हैं. कोको भाई सब भी डी बोल रहे हैं. Okay, all right. What's the logic behind this? Any ideas? Can you guys help me with the logic? Generally, sure. Tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary. So secondary is good, right? I mean, sorry, tertiary is good. This is going to be the first for sure. Yeah, this is going to be the most reactive. Okay, we are all in accordance with that. सबसे ज़्यादा reactive ये होगा. ठीक है. All right, great. ये H निकल जाएगा. और क्या निकलेगा? Maybe इसका H निकलेगा. Right, whichever one. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, ये H and ये Br निकलेगा. Right. But in this case, how do you decide this over this? Yeah, this is interesting. Dehydrohalogenation. Good evening, Via. Most stable alkene से देखा. But why is it most stable? Think about it. The final alkene आपका बनेगा इधर, which will be C double bond C. Now this has H, right? And this also is hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation के दो types होते हैं, ठीक है? One is with a positive ion, and the second is with the pi bond system. This is in NCERT. Okay, आप NCERT में देखोगे, if you just go to hydrocarbons, Control F on the NCERT PDF, and you put in hyperconjugation. पहला तरीका होता है of hyperconjugation. What is in NCERT? इसकी the sigma bond of CH and जो बगल वाला अल्फा कार्बन में ही उसमें लगा होता है एक क्या बोलते हैं plus charge, right? That there's hyperconjugation there. Or if there are beta hydrogens, in this case, what is this? These both are alpha and this is beta. So if the more the number of beta hydrogens, more stable the alkene is. Okay, more these beta hydrogen, more stable. Okay? Yeah, you're right. Stability of alkene. बिल्कुल सही. But why? Yeah, more alpha hydrogen. I think Aditya, इस case में you call them beta hydrogens, not alpha. Because इन दोनों को अल्फा बोलते हो, इसको बीटा बोलते हो. This is just what I think. If you think that's incorrect, you let me know. ठीक है? C is allyl. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. All right. We're using technical terms. That's wonderful. Okay. Cool. बढ़िया. Okay. Some oxidation reactions of methane are given below. Which of them is or are controlled oxidation reactions? Controlled oxidation reaction का मतलब क्या है? मतलब कि we have stopped it midway somehow. मतलब पूरी तरह से कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है, कंट्रोल कर दिया गया है. कैसे कंट्रोल करोगे? बाय द यूज ऑफ सर्टेन रिएजेंट्स. ओके, ठीक है. ना पहले दूसरे में तो कोई रिएजेंट है ही नहीं, उसको बस ऑक्सीजन दे दिया और उसको लेट द रिएक्शन हैपन. दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग. ये वाला तो रिडक्शन लग रहा है मुझे. नहीं, ये वाला भी ऑक्सीडेशन है. सॉरी. द सेकंड रिएक्शन इज वियर्ड. आई फील लाइक कुछ अजीब हो रहा है. पहला वाला तो ठीक है, दूसरा वाला अजीब नहीं है. दूसरे वाले में क्या हो रहा है? What's happening in second one? It looks weird to me. Now, if the first reaction is burning, what is happening in the second reaction here? I'm getting a little confused about this second. Yeah, NCERT is a direct. Exactly, that's the point, right? We are doing NCERT Exemplar. ये तो अलग से section है NCERT में. Rec बोल रहा है. Okay. Good. Yeah. C and D, right? Because look at this. It's not going all the way to acid. It's stopping at aldehyde. है ना? And same here is going only to alcohol. Aldehyde, ketone और भी तो हैं. So these two are the answers. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is typed out correctly. It seems weird to me that this reaction would ever happen. If I haven't seen this before, to be honest. C and D exactly. Rec, Riya, Piyush, बिल्कुल सही. Coco साहब D सही है, but C भी सही है. Aditya, yes. Samyak D and C. All right. Second में CO2 बनना चाहिए. नहीं, पहले में CO2 बना तो हुआ है. वही तो मुझे लग रहा है. I think second में CO बनना चाहिए. 2 and नहीं, it balance also, bro. So I haven't seen this reaction before. I mean, like, maybe while solving it, it slipped my mind. I was so sure about the answer to be C and D. I was like, मैंने इसको देखा ही नहीं ध्यान से. Here, we'll revisit that later, I guess, if it's a typo or something. Maybe this is an actual real reaction. Who knows? For an electrophilic substitution reaction, the presence of a halogen atom in the benzene ring क्या करता है? Electrophilic substitution reaction मतलब कि बेंजीन का हाइड्रोजन गया और वहां पे नेगेटिव चार्ज आया, because hydrogen goes away. एंड उस नेगेटिव चार्ज को अट्रैक्ट करता है इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. इलेक्ट्रोफाइल मतलब समथिंग दैट लाइक्स इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. तो इसमें क्या होता है? ओके, तो अगर आई गॉट, सो हम लोग डाई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड बेंजीन की बात कर रहे हैं. से आई गॉट एक्स ऑलरेडी ओवर हियर, देन व्हाट हैपेंस? सो एक्स इज अ एक्सेप्शन. और इस पे अगर सवाल पूछा तो अच्छा है यार, इजी मार्क्स फॉर यू. बट व्हाट्स हैपनिंग हियर? देयर आर टू इफेक्ट्स एट प्ले, राइट? एक है इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. X is काफी electronegative, so it pulls electrons towards itself. That's one thing, right? But X also has a lot of electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of lone pairs. Now those guys take part in resonance. तो दोनों चीजें होती हैं, ठीक है? तो because of these extra electrons, resonance effect के कारण, it is still ortho and para directing. But it is also, they are all highly electronegative. इसीलिए the electron withdrawing nature is predominant. Okay, so it deactivates the ring. ठीक है, this is the theory. ये आपको शायद मालूम होगा already. Deactivates the ring. Yeah, because this is like one of the first things or the most repeatedly asked things that you're supposed to know. Okay, now let's look at the options. I'm going to look at the chat. आप लोग क्या बोल रहे हो? सर सीओ बनना चाहिए. हाँ रेक, मुझे भी लगा सीओ बनना चाहिए था. खैर, पीयूष says A. Okay. Rek, Ria is also on A. Coco, Rek is on A and D. अच्छा, good. You've recognized more than one. हो सकते हैं. Only D is false, says Shlok. Okay. D is false. Okay. But हम लोग false नहीं निकाल रहे हैं. For an electrophilic substitution reaction, the presence of hydrogen, what does it do? False वाला नहीं दिखा रहा है. D is false, only A. Okay, says Coco log. Okay, ठीक है. A true, D false. Okay. So no one saying D, only A. Okay, Rek is saying A and D. बाकी सब लोग सिर्फ A बोल रहे हैं. It's mildly deactivating, but orthoparadigmatic. If it deactivates, तो meta हुआ ना. Rek मेरे भाई. Rek. This is one of those things that I remember from school because it was like an exception and such a weird exception is that, right? And this is why I tell students not to mug this whole plus I plus M plus R minus R. ये सब मैं कभी याद नहीं रखता हूँ. Look at what it's supposed to be. Look, all of them are electronegative. X, N, O. They are all electronegative. But oxygen बिल्कुल अजीब चीज कर देता है. And इसका कारण is not that direct. Okay. Oxygen is highly, OH group is highly electron, like उसको जो है activate करता है ring को. Okay. Because of it's got two lone pairs of electrons. Nitrogen has one lone pair of electrons and it pulls electrons. Bhai, it is not electronegative as X. Okay. Or O. But it pulls electrons. So when you have nitro groups, they pull electrons. But amine आ गया, so it will activate. So it's a little bit annoying. I understand. But इसमें let's talk about X right now. X खींचना भी चाहता है इलेक्ट्रॉन और रेजोनेंस में पार्टिसिपेट भी करना चाहता है. बिकॉज रेजोनेंस पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहता है इसलिए ऑर्थो पैरा डायरेक्टिंग, एंड बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स खींचना चाहता है इसलिए इट इज डीएक्टिवेटिंग. सो ओवरऑल इफेक्ट इज रिंग इज डीएक्टिवेटेड एंड ऑर्थो पैरा डायरेक्टिंग. ओके, डीएक्टिवेट्स रिंग बाय रेजोनेंस? नो, दैट्स नॉट राइट. Deactivates, this is right. Increase charge in NCERT ortho and para position related to. हाँ तो C is correct. No, why is C not correct? एडवांस नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. 25 लाख लोग नीट के लिए लिख रहे हैं. बाप रे पीयूष. एनसीईआरटी की लाइन है जो मैं बोला, आई एम डैम श्योर 120% श्लोक. यस, डायरेक्ट सिंको इलेक्ट्रॉन मेटा पोजीशन में इंक्रीजिंग चार्ज डेंसिटी रिलेटेड टू ऑर्थो पोजीशन. एक बात बताओ, if A, why don't compare deactive and active and inductive? Hey, A is correct for sure. So we seem to have a disagreement, so quote unquote disagreement in C and D, right? I feel C is correct. It's saying relative. Increases the charge density at ortho and para relative to meta by resonance. ये तो सही है ना, इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? This is what we are talking about, X and benzene. Okay. This chap is, let's draw those amazing guardians. Yeah, these electrons are also in the same plane. So they depart resonance. That's why ortho and para में charge relatively charge density ज्यादा होती है. Yeah. Meta तो गलत है for sure. Meta तो गलत है. But C has to be correct, right? I'm just because किसी ने C नहीं बोला इसलिए मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ. एपिक वेलकम ब्रो. अरे हाँ, फिर तो C होना चाहिए, है ना? या तो D या तो C होना चाहिए. एग्जैक्टली. अच्छा याद दिलाया. सम्यक नहीं भाई, क्यों देगा यार तुम नीट का? ये अलग चीज है, ठीक है. Why will you write NEET, guys? I mean, if you have taken bio, please by all means आपको डॉक्टरी पढ़नी करिए. अगर आप जेई करने वाले क्यों नीट लिखोगे भाई? In an electrophilic substitution reaction of nitrobenzene, the presence of nitro group does what? अब यही देखो उसका दूसरा भाई है. Chlorine was the harder one. Nitro is easier to understand, but also a little complicated, right? See, N में है, this is nitro, and this is amine, right? The difference between both of these is this is delta minus, this is delta plus. ठीक है? So the difference here is that these guys are like, भाई तू ले electron, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, which is why it activates the ring. Whereas here, that's not happening. whatever electron inductive effect इसका है नहीं हो रहा है इसमें, छोड़ो, like it's going away. Okay, all the electrons are being pulled by this, समझने में कोई दिक्कत ना हो. And here this, what is this called? This is called plus I effect. Yeah, it pulls electrons towards itself. Pull electron minus I ना, plus I मतलब देगा electron, ये तो ले रहा है ना भाई साहब, minus I effect. So this will deactivate the ring. ठीक है, हो गया, थ्योरी खत्म. डाई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड कंपाउंड या फिर सब बेंजीन सब्स्टिट्यूट. परसों मैथ का पेपर है. ऑल द बेस्ट एपिक. एक और था आपका दोस्त हर्षवर्धन भाई साहब. Hey, Epic, maybe you've seen me on the science paper. Is that why you're here? Yeah, we did chemistry. That was good fun. Stokes says C. Okay. Deactivates the ring by inductive effect. Activates the ring by inductive effect. Theoretically, मैं options पढ़ रहा हूँ. Activates, decreases the charge density at ortho and para position by the ring relative to meta position by resonance. हाँ, C तो सही है for sure यार. Increase charge, ये वाला गलत है. C सही है. हाँ, ये दोनों सेम नहीं. Increase हाँ. No, D भी तो सही होगा ना. Hold on. Increases charge density. No, it doesn't increase. अच्छा. Yeah, this is interesting. This question is interesting. It decreases the charge density at ortho and para with respect to meta. That is correct. It doesn't increase the charge density at meta. Okay. ये बहुत बारीकी वाली चीज है. C and D में difference. यार, Rick, I know, right? This is very, very interesting. A and C, okay. Decrease the ring by, yeah, absolutely. यही तो मैंने यहाँ पे draw किया है. Minus I effect and all of that. माइनस आई सही लिखा मैंने क्या? मुझे माइनस आई प्लस आई याद नहीं रहता यार. इज माइनस आई करेक्ट? मुझे याद नहीं रहता है, बट आई नो इट्स पुलिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अवे. ठीक है, एंड आई थिंक एफ भी होगा. आई थिंक माइनस आई मस्ट बी करेक्ट. जो भी हो, माइनस आई प्लस आई जो भी है, बट डीएक्टिवेट कर रहा है, दैट वी आर श्योर. ओके, इसमें बोल रहा है कि मेटा का इंक्रीज कर रहा है, बट दिस हैज टू डू विद दैट arsenium ion, I want to call it. Am I spelling that correctly? Right? What is the idea of resonance anyway? Yeah, paper discussion. That's cool. But it's not increasing, right? The difference is it's not increasing there, it's decreasing here. Okay, let's look at that. Hold on. Let me get you a good description of this. Nitro group on benzene. देखो, पहला वाला ही आया बायजूस का. अरे यार, where is that image? I want to see that image. Arsenium ion वाला. Why does the presence of a nitro group make the benzene group less reactive? Look at this. Okay, I'm feeling a little lazy, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, you should see my screen right about now. Let's go F11 full screen. Boom. Oh, that was a bit too full screen, but see क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे. This is getting a plus charge. Okay, which means it's decreasing the charge density at ortho position. It's not increasing at meta, right? That's not what's happening. You see that? ठीक है, that's the difference. तो थोड़ा सा डिटेल में जाओ तो it'll be good. And luckily for you, एनसीईआरटी में है तो ज्यादा सोचने की जरूरत भी नहीं है ना. खैर, let's get back to this. All right, I hope that helped. Just go through NCERT. You'll be good. Okay. Piyush and Rek, did you follow this? Oh, मैंने दूसरा वाला दिखा दिया. Sorry. This is not the PowerPoint. Blah 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 blah. कौन सा वाला है? ये वाला? Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Ria, okay. Yeah. So D nahi, exactly right. I'm looking at the comments right now. That's why I'm a little silent. A square. Okay. A square up to you, yeah. Aakash, Byju's offline is wonderful. You have such amazing dedicated teachers for you. अगर आपको ऑनलाइन में हो सकता है कभी कभी एक दो क्लास मिस हो जाती है या फिर कोई चीज क्लास में ना समझ में आए, तो यू कैन आस्क देम. यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम टू कम टू द ऑनलाइन सेशंस. ऑनलाइन सेशंस आर फ्री फॉर एवरीबॉडी, राइट? दीज यूट्यूबर्स. सो अप टू यू, जैसा आपको ठीक लगे. आकाश, हेलो. संतोष, रेक, यू आर गुड. ओके. एपिक, कूल, थैंक्स. रिया, सर, बट इट एक्टिवेट्स द रिंग as at ortho and para position, charge density less, electrophile can easy track on ortho para. आई नाइट्रो एक्टिवेट थोड़ी ना करता है रिया, नाइट्रो तो डीएक्टिवेट करता है रिया. पीयूष, यू अंडरस्टैंड? अच्छा, पीयूष यार, up the game, bro. Yeah. Ria, did you follow what's going on? Yeah. Rek, I'm glad you understood. ये NCERT में डिटेल वाली थोड़ी बात है. The focus is always going to be ortho and para position. ठीक है, because of the way this double bond character works over here, ठीक है, that gets formed, it's always going to affect this. Now either this is going to get a minus charge or a plus charge. In this case it gets a plus charge, so relatively कम हो गया. It's just थोड़ी सी बारीकी वाली बात, but exemplar में that's what is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Okay, which of the following are correct? This guy is more stable than this guy is less stable than this guy is more stable, this is more stable. Let's mark out the ones that are definitely wrong. ये तो नहीं हो सकता है. This is what? Vinyl जो भी बोलते हैं. Yeah, that's not correct. If there's a negative charge here, cool. Positive charge, no, not really. All right, it's not possible. This is primary, right? Let's write them out. This is, oh, this has hyperconjugation. No, this does not. This has something weird, something else. It has double bond and it has, yeah. This is the allyl one that we were talking about, right? Okay, more stable than this. Looks like it. This one looks like it could be correct. This is less stable than this. No, of course not. This is more stable. This is a tertiary carbocation. Lot of hydrogens, lot of them. This is hyperconjugation, right? This is more stable than this. Yes, of course. These electrons they have a resonating structure. Okay, I feel like I've done this before, but that's because मैं NEET well में किया था. आप लोगों ने इसको नहीं देखा, but sure, this has an alternative this thing, right? Structure as well. If these electrons go there, right? This is resonance stabilized. Okay. The difference between resonance and hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation mein there's interaction of pi electrons, yeah, and here the lone pair electrons form a pi bond. The electrons actually physically move around. Cool. Okay. So answer according to me should be A and C in this one. C is allylic. Okay, perfect. Riya is saying A and C. Piyush is also on A and C. Miss Lyrical says A. C bhi. C mein allyl resonance. Bilkul perfect. Yes, Lyrical. Absolutely. Aditya Saab. Yes. Back bonding. Sure. Let's call it back bonding. I don't like using term like back bonding because Piyush, back bonding का concept is a little outdated, and so let's just say resonance and move on with it. ठीक है? Although JEE पूछता है कुछ चीजें, but I don't like it so much. So if I find some other way to explain it, I will. If nothing else prevails, then maybe we'll talk about back bonding. The molecules having dipole moment are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it possible some molecules not to have dipole moments? Let's see. इसको आप draw करो. I'll give you a minute for this question. Take your time. ये जरूरी है कि आप थोड़ा बहुत उसको एफर्ट लगा के ड्रॉ कर लो उसको. By draw I mean draw the line diagrams. Let's do this one first. I'll do the first one for you. Propane बना लिया. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 1 dash और नहीं. This is 2 dash and 2 double dash. 2, 2 dimethyl propane. अच्छा, ठीक है. लगता है इसका तो नहीं होगा. No dipole moment. No dipole moment here, right? Looks like it. I mean, just at the very crudely speaking. Can you draw the rest of them? I'll draw the last one as well. Butane, 2, 2, and 3, 3. Okay. Cis hex 3-ene. Okay, chalo. And trans pentoene. Now, the effect of this trans thing is कि इसका dipole moment will kind of get cancelled out a little bit here and there, but it won't completely get cancelled. If it was a but, then sure. But it has this extra CH3 group over here. So it's not going to be 0. It's going to be non-zero, but lower than the cis one. Right? You can clearly see this. Cis में अलग है. Which is why इसका जो boiling point है will be higher. Cis का as compared to trans. Yeah. And एक मिनट, ये हेक्स है क्या? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ओके, इग्नोर. सिस हेक्स का तो ज्यादा हो गई. ठीक है, छोड़ो. A is p orbital resonance. What do you mean? School files? Okay. Shivangi says A and C. Okay, cool. Miss Lyrical says C. मेरे हिसाब से A का डाइपोल मोमेंट नहीं होगा और D का भी नहीं होगा. C का है और B का भी है. अगर B में ब्यूटेन होता तब नहीं होता. ठीक है? If it was butane and you would say trans butane, then I would say कि it doesn't look like it has any dipole moment. But if it's trans pent 2-ene, there's an extra CH3, so इसका भी dipole moment होगा. It'll be lower than this guy, but it's going to be there. So in my opinion, it's going to be both B and C. What do you guys think? और इसका ज्यादा होगा एज कंपेयर टू दिस। या आदित्य साहब ए एंड डी का नहीं होगा। ओके, ए एंड डी का नहीं होगा, बी एंड सी का होगा। शिवांगी, मिस लिरिकल, यू गाइस फॉलो दिस? रेक भाई साहब कहां गए आप? रिया, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? पीयूष, other folks, a square? Okay, all right, are you still here? Are you watching this? Do you find it to be useful? All right, let's move on. If you guys have any doubts, ask me. The dipole moment thing is, oh, your comment disappeared. All right, yeah, weird that happens. I haven't done anything. It's not me. It wasn't me. Which of the following compounds are aromatic according to Huckel's rule? Aromatic कौन से हैं दोस्तों? Oh, previous वाला शिवांगी. Okay, sorry, I did not see that. Okay, yeah, previous वाला, you're right. Which of the following compounds are aromatic according to Huckel's rule? Now this question is nice. This one's very nice actually. This question. Zero बता DIY. Okay, all right. It's okay. बिल्कुल ठीक है। आदित्य, मैं आप समझ गया आप क्या बोल रहे थे। In this case कौन सा aromatic है? अगर आप जल्दी में करोगे, then you will mark some of them to be aromatic when they are not. And also what you may do is कि जो aromatic है उसको आप बोलेंगे aromatic नहीं है। ये दोनों इसमें हो सकता है, तो which is why it's interesting. देखो ध्यान से, एरोमेटिसिटी में क्या होता है देखना पड़ता है। एक तो कॉन्जुगेटेड डबल बॉन्ड्स है कि नहीं। फर्स्ट थिंग इज, डज इट हैव कॉन्जुगेटेड डबल बॉन्ड्स? प्लेनर। थर्ड थिंग एंड हकल्स रूल 4n+2 वो सब ठीक है। ऑलराइट, तो 4n+2 रूल के हिसाब से लेट्स काउंट द नंबर ऑफ पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। यहाँ पे हो गए 8, इसमें 6, दिस लुक्स लाइक फ्रॉम द ऑनसाइड लुक्स लाइक दिस इज गोइंग टू बी एरोमेटिक। इसमें भी 6 हैं, but they're not really, they're not planar. I mean, they could be planar, but they're not in the same ring, so to speak, right? Not conjugated. Okay, what about this? This looks like this is naphthalene, isn't it? I'm not so sure, but it looks like I think it's naphthalene. इसके बारे में क्या है? What about this one as well? This works out, it has 14 pi, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 एक मिनट, कुछ मिसिंग है क्या? हाँ, sorry, like where's the 7th one? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, इसमें 14 pi है, so this also could be 6 pi definitely, 8 pi not really, right? This is not going to be there, and also यहाँ पे एक है ही नहीं बीच में, so it's not conjugated. So A is not going to be there for sure. B, yes, is going to be there. E is the छुपा रुस्तम right here. This is going to be conjugated, and generally what happens is कि if you have a benzene ring, फिर उसमें तुम कुछ भी लगा दो, whatever you do, whatever to it, this is going to be aromatic. ठीक है, तो इसलिए this is aromatic for sure. This is not in ring. This it could be अगर ये planar हुआ तो this could do the whole bucket tub whatever, कुछ भी कर सकता है ये, ठीक है, we don't know, it's too big a compound. If it is planar then it will be aromatic, but we don't know if it's aromatic or not. ओह, बहुत लोग मैसेज डाल के फिर रिट्रैक्ट कर दिए, क्या हुआ? थोड़ा सा मुश्किल क्वेश्चन था ये। EDB, EBD, EDB, EDB, I agree, EDB and F with a disclaimer if it is planar. Yeah, F if it is planar. BD बिल्कुल सही बोला, naphthalene. All right. In C there won't be a bond shift. Riya, what happens with the bond shift in C? मेरे हिसाब से C तो नहीं होना चाहिए। BDE, yeah, maybe F if it is planar. रिया, आपकी बात मैं पूरी तरह समझा नहीं। बॉन्ड शिफ्ट, I didn't understand. If it's really big, won't it be planar? If it's really big, it's probably because of strain. It could probably collapse on itself, like that. We did another one in this thing, in NEET, where we showed that it was a tub-like thing. I think it was an eight-figure compound. I'll show that to you towards the end of this session. Yeah, in the subject of this thing. All right, next question. Let's pick up the speed now. अब आसान चीजें हैं, बताओ। कन्वर्जन्स, आई स्टार्ट विथ व्हाट इज दैट राइट एट द बैक, प्रोपीन के साथ मैं ये वाले रिएजेंट्स, ये सब जो ऊपर है, या 1 2 5 1 2 5 1 2 3 4 5, ओजोनोलिसिस, फिर KMnO4H+, फिर KMnO4OH-, पानी, this is hydrolysis, and then lastly Markovnikov. With all of these, what do I get? Wonderful way to summarize everything we have done so far. बताइए। I'll pick the easiest ones out first. Yeah, because कहीं और पे aldehyde और ketone दिख नहीं रहा है, तो ओजोनोलिसिस तो यही होगा, या इट विल फॉर्म इथेनॉल एंड एसिडाल्डिहाइड, सॉरी है एसिडाल्डिहाइड, हाँ वही इथेनॉल, सॉरी एसिडाल्डिहाइड इज इथेनॉल एंड फॉर्मल्डिहाइड इज मिथेनॉल। ओके, KMnO4H plus KMnO4OH minus, ये दो अलग अलग क्या चीज है? व्हाट इज दिस KMnO4H plus KMnO4OH minus? बाप रे बाप, अगर आपने रेडॉक्स वाला आइडिया पढ़ा है, KMnO4H plus में बनाता है Mn2 plus, ये बनाता है MnO4 2 minus, does it have that have to do with anything? But the way I remember it is कि अगर ज्यादा ऑक्सीडेशन करना हो, so in this case very strong oxidizing agent है, right? Then it will go all the way to acid, and this is not that strong, it's like it's kind of okay, it's not that strong, it's kind of okay, so it'll go to something else. Okay, what is that something else? We'll figure it out, वो देखेंगे, it's either this or this or this, but I am quite confident about 2 being A, just based on redox reaction ideas. अगर मुझे याद भी नहीं है, I feel, अच्छा रेक, थैंक यू, 1D, ओके सही बोला रेक, 1D 2E 2E, अच्छा ठीक है, देखते हैं, 3 2E 3A, ओके 3A, तो ये हमारा लॉजिक गया तेल लेने, ओके रेक सेज दिस, ठीक है, फिर 4 इज ऑन C, ओके propane to all, yeah I agree with 4, I agree with this because this is a Markovnikov and this is anti-Markovnikov, right? This last one here is anti-Markovnikov, I agree with that one, I agree with that, yeah. Oh, Aditya ulta bol raha hai, Aditya matlab ulta matlab whatever I said, same thing, he's saying KMnO4H plus gives acetic acid. Have you guys heard of Kolbe or Kolbe's electrolysis, how we pronounce it? Yeah, this guy's reaction, have you heard of this? 5 is B, I agree, 5 is B for sure, 4 is C for sure, I agree, because this is more substituted, less substituted, so more substituted mein hoga just H2O and H plus, less substituted mein hoga B2H6 NaOH या फिर and sorry not या फिर and H2O2, all right perfect. ये डायोल का बिजनेस कहां से होगा? तो मुझे लग रहा है, तो ओनली थिंग दैट इज रिमेनिंग इज KMnO4OH minus, शायद ये दे देगा डायोल, मे बी 3 is E, मे बी 3 is E, yeah looks like it, right? Aditya thinks 3 is E, Shivangi also thinks 3 is C, okay all right, वो 2A 3E नहीं था, मिस टाइप, ओके कूल कूल बढ़िया, 5 is हाइड्रोबोरेशन ऑक्सीडेशन, बिल्कुल सही सिद्धि, वेलकम सिद्धि, गुड टू सी यू हियर, ठीक है. So after all that gocha pochi, I feel that this is the final answer. Do you guys agree with this? Yeah. And I told you another way to remember this. अगर आपको clutch moment में याद नहीं आ रहा है कि अरे what happens, अगर दोनों दे दिया, confusion हो गया, H plus OH minus, अगर याद नहीं आ रहा है तो remember H plus में this goes to Mn2 plus. This way it goes only to MnO4 2 minus. पूरा knowledge use करो ना. You have so much of inorganic also that you have mugged. Use that here. This is a strong oxidizing agent, so it goes all the way to acetic acid. This is not that strong, so it goes to diol. That's all. ठीक है. Cool. Assertion reason. इसके बाद हम लोग शुरू करेंगे advanced के ideas. Nitration of benzene with nitric acid requires use of concentrated H2SO4. Mixture of concentrated H2SO4 and concentrated nitric acid produces electrophile NO2+. ये तो मुझे सही लग रहा है ना? ये तो मैंने शुरुआत में आपको बताया भी था. Yeah, right in the starting of this. पानी भाई साहब चले जाते हैं and you get HSO minus and NO2+. Yeah. But what about this? Is the assertion correct? Nitration of benzene nitric acid requires use of, oh bro, this is simple. इसमें क्या सोचना है? This is दोनों सही है and reasoning is the right explanation. Yeah. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Next question. Next, exactly. सिद्धि, Rek, Aditya, सही है. Very direct. Okay, last question for JEE main. After this one, we'll do some really cool questions from JEE Advanced. Really fun ones. Yes, Aditya, Riya, बिल्कुल सही. But this is a cool question. Very nice question. I was pleasantly surprised कि NCERT में इतना बढ़िया सवाल है. Yeah, I appreciate them for this. इतना awesome सवाल तो उन लोगों ने बहुत ही कम दिया है in physical chemistry. एक जगह था, एक equilibrium में एक question था. 896 ml vapor of hydrocarbon A having carbon 87.8% and hydrogen 12.919% weighs some mass at STP. Now here you take it as 22.4 liter is 1 mole. ठीक है? Hydrogenation of A gives 2-methyl pentane. Also, A on hydration in the presence of H2SO4 and HgSO4 gives a ketone that has a molecular formula C6H12O. That ketone gives a positive iodoform test. ये तो proper JEE Advanced का सवाल लग रहा है ना, but है ये NCERT का सवाल है. Find the structure of A and give the reactions involved. Let's take a hammer to this problem, to this question. पहली बात, हाइड्रोकार्बन का फॉर्मूला क्या है ये निकाल लेते हैं. एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला से, मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला, वो सब से हम लोग करते हैं. ठीक है, मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला भी निकल सकता है बिकॉज यू हैव द मास, राइट. 12 ये दिया हुआ है एंड वेज 896 वेज दिस, सो यू कैन गेट दैट. यू कैन, आप उसका वो भी निकाल सकते हो. बहुत चीजें इसमें आदित्य, फिजिकल और ऑर्गेनिक साथ में है. ए इज एल्काइन. एल्काइन है, अच्छा सिद्धि, ये कैसे पता चला? चलो देखते हैं. C is 87.8, H is 12.2, 12 gram and 1 gram. So can you guys tell me the empirical formula? Take about 30 seconds. What is the empirical formula? मुझे बताएंगे please? Please tell me. आपके हिसाब से just do this. Take about 30 seconds. को तुरंत कर लो. If you need a calculator, use a calculator. इसका क्या आंसर होगा बताइए. Empirical formula बताइए. I'll help you with the molecular formula. Empirical बताइए. Need any help with this? Okay, C3H5. Doesn't seem like a class 7 CBSE question as to what we had. C3H5, brilliant. N equal to 2. C6H10. आदित्य बिल्कुल सही बोला. So it is either alkyne या तो फिर दो डबल बॉन्ड है. It could be either one of those two things, right? C3H5 कैसे निकला? 7.3 मैंने इसको डिवाइड किया, this divided by this and this divided this is 12.2. 1:1.67 which is approximately 3:5. C3H5 बिल्कुल सही बताया आपने. From that C3H5 I say कि 896 by 22.4 basically ml है, right? So 22,400 कर देते. ml 329 grams. 1 का कितना होगा? Cross multiply, you get molar mass to be 82 gram per mole. Good job. So then n is equal to 2 and the formula is C6H10. अब क्या करें? C6H10. अगर मैं पूरा alkane draw करता हूं, let me draw the whole alkane, and it says hydrogenation of A gives 2-methyl pentane. So I will draw 2-methyl pentane. 2-methyl pentane हमने draw किया. 2-methyl pentane का फॉर्मूला हुआ C6H10. अब चले गए 4 हाइड्रोजन. Now 4 हाइड्रोजन can be 2 double bonds, right? But कैसे बनेगा डबल बॉन्ड? यहां देखो, अगर डबल बॉन्ड एक बन गया इधर, लाइफ इज लिटिल कॉम्प्लिकेटेड, इजंट इट? सो दैट इज वन पॉसिबिलिटी. और अगर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड बनाना हो तो सिर्फ यही बन सकता है, और कहीं ट्रिपल बॉन्ड बन ही नहीं सकता है, राइट? थिंक अबाउट इट. इधर तो बनने से, यहाँ पे एक ही हाइड्रोजन है तो दूसरा बन ही नहीं सकता है ना? इधर भी बन सकता है, इधर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड बन सकता है. सो दीज आर टू स्पॉट्स, स्पॉट 1, स्पॉट 2 वेयर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड्स कैन हैपन. अगर दो डबल बॉन्ड लगाने हैं तो या तो यहां बनेगा या तो यहां बनेगा. सो देयर आर मेनी पॉसिबिलिटीज ऑफ दो डबल बॉन्ड. सो हाउ डू वी नो वेदर दे आर दो डबल बॉन्ड या एक ट्रिपल बॉन्ड? ये कैसे पता चलेगा? ये सोचना पड़ेगा. एक ट्रिपल बॉन्ड, एक डीएम लास्ट में होगा इसके, सेज रेक. बट हाउ डू यू नो रेक कि ट्रिपल बॉन्ड होगा and not two double bonds? How do we know that? That is because A on hydration. A कहाँ गया? A, अच्छा ठीक है. A hydrogenation gives 2-methyl. A on hydration, presence of H2SO gives only one ketone having a molecular formula C6H12. और इस, because of this reaction, it must be an alkyne. ठीक है? It must be an alkyne because of this. And ये अगर हमको पता चला कि भाई ये कीटोन बन रहा है, ठीक है? एल्काइन पहले बनता है अल्कोहल, फिर बनता है कीटोन. दैट इज व्हाट HgSO4 एंड H2SO4 डज. सो इट मस्ट बी एन एल्काइन. अब एल्काइन तो या तो यहां होगा या तो यहां होगा. हाउ डू डिसाइड इट्स गोइंग टू बी बिटवीन 1 and 2? दैट उस पार्ट के लिए इज द लास्ट पॉइंट, गिव्स अ पॉजिटिव आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट. आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट कहां का होगा? अगर यू हैव दिस ग्रुप, यू नीड दिस ग्रुप, ओके? बेसिकली CH3 होना चाहिए, तभी तो CH3I बनेगा, है ना? CHI3 तभी बनेगा जब you have just a CH3 group, not C2H5, not C3, whatever. Okay? Yes, exactly. The double bond O must be right next to a terminal group right here, which is why out of these two, I will decide कि यहीं पे जाएगा because that last point. वंडरफुल क्वेश्चन, ब्यूटीफुल क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज इतना हमको सोचना पड़ा, ठीक है। सो या दीज आर ऑल द रिएक्शन इन्वॉल्व, दिस इज योर फाइनल आंसर ऑफ ए। इसका नाम क्या होगा, नामकरण किया जाए, इसका नाम क्या होगा? इट विल बी 2 मिथाइल, किसी ने ऑलरेडी बताया क्या? किसी ने बताया? व्हाट्स आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट? सिद्धि, आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट टेल्स यू अगर कोई टर्मिनल ग्रुप में there is just a CH3 there, okay, that's what it identifies, that's broadly it. Hold on, I'll give you the reagents and all if you want, or I'll do you one better. Iodoform test, Bella reaction, there you go, mechanism sab pura tamjham, everything is there over here, okay. Whenever you have a RCO group attached to CH3, you can look at that in detail. Iodine and NOH के presence में it gives you CHI3 which is a precipitate, yellow color precipitate, तभी दिखता है, ठीक है। So aldehydes, ketones, ethanol के लिए भी देता है, cool, just check it out. Mainly you need a methyl group in the alpha position, ठीक है, whatever a functional group is, उसके बगल में अगर एक सिर्फ CH3 ग्रुप हुआ then it gives a positive iodoform test, ठीक है सिद्धि। सिद्धि मे बी आई थिंक यू आर इन 11th, राइट? तो इसलिए शायद आयोडोफॉर्म टेस्ट के बारे में इतना डिटेल में नहीं मालूम होगा। बट व्हाई इज इट ब्रांच? रिया, बिकॉज यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है ना 2 मिथाइल पेंटेन, स्टार्टिंग में दिया है हाइड्रोजनेशन ऑफ ए गिव्स 2 मिथाइल पेंटेन, इसीलिए ये हमने ड्रॉ किया 2 मिथाइल पेंटेन, उसके बाद वी वेंट अराउंड विद दिस। तो व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दिस कंपाउंड? रेक बताइए, रेक, रिया, आदित्य, इसका नाम क्या होगा? 2 मिथाइल 1 2 3 4 5 पेंट 5 ine, is that correct? I'm bad at nomenclature because I tend to skip it all the time, but tell me if this is okay. All right, cool, Riya. All right, great. All right, let's start talking about JEE Advanced. ठीक है? An unsaturated hydrocarbon A adds, oh, we are right on time, right? 15 minutes remaining. श्लोक भाई कहाँ गया? An unsaturated hydrocarbon A adds 2 molecules of H2 and on reductive ozonolysis gives butane 1,4-dial. 4-ine, 4-ine था, मैंने 5-ine लिखा दिया, 4-ine होगा, ठीक है, सही। Ethanol and propanone give the structure of A, write its IUPAC name and explain the reactions involved. Hi Neha, try this question out. Although मैंने लिख दिया है JEE Advanced, I think ये वाला क्वेश्चन कर सकते हो. It is easier than the last question, much easier than the question जो NCERT वाला था। आपने वो वाला सवाल करे तो आप कर लोगे, नींद में भी कर लोगे इसको। How do you do this? How do you do this? Line diagrams draw karo. Life becomes significantly easy. I'll give you a starting point in this question. In तीनों के line diagrams we can draw. Okay. Butane 1,4-dial. Okay. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. This is this compound. Ethanol 1 2. Okay, perfect. This is this. Propanone. यही चीज this. Okay. So अब ये क्या करना है कि मे बी वॉट यू डू इज लाइक लेगो ब्लॉक्स, इन दोनों को ज्वाइन करो एंड इन दोनों को ज्वाइन करो, और वट एवर हाउ यू लाइक इट, जैसा भी चाहो, ट्राई ज्वाइनिंग इट, यू विल गेट द सेम कंपाउंड, राइट? बिकॉज इट्स सिमेट्रिकल ऑन दिस साइड, सो वेदर यू ज्वाइन इट हियर और देयर डजंट मैटर, एंड यू कैन गेट द ओरिजिनल कंपाउंड, बस खत्म। और उसका नाम बताइए। वाओ, रिया ऑन फायर, 4 मिथाइल पेंट 1 आइन। अच्छा, वो पिछला वाला बता रही थी। ओके, कूल, थैंक्स रिया, थैंक यू, थैंक्स फॉर दैट वन। इस वाले का मुझे बताओ प्लीज। व्हाट्स अप श्लोक, गुड टाइमिंग। व्हाट डू यू थिंक द आंसर ऑफ दिस इज गोना बी? लेट्स मूव ऑन फ्रॉम द लास्ट वन। नॉर्मली तुम लोग देख लेना यार, इस वाले का बताओ। श्योर रिया, आई गॉट इट, थैंक यू। ए गुड स्कोर नेहा, गुड स्कोर। हाँ, उससे ज्यादा मार्क्स लेके आने के एक ज्यादा ले आओ। ओके, या आई नो देयर इज ऑलवेज अ डिजायर टू डू बेटर, दैट्स अ गुड डिजायर। ट्राई करो, और ट्राई करने में क्या हर्ज है। अटेंड दी सेशंस दैट वी आर डूइंग, वी हैव अ जी थिंग कमिंग अप एज वेल, डिस्क्रिप्शन है उसका, लिंक है उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन में, आल्सो पिन कमेंट, यू कैन गेट इट इफ यू वांट। इट्स अ 1 week intensive course where we'll try and do some interesting questions that we feel would prepare you really well for the JEE exam. As always हम लोग free sessions तो कर रहे हैं, वो भी आप देख सकते हैं। Okay, cool. Oops, wondering what that was. Yeah, 2 double bonds. You got the structure. सिद्धि बताइए, इसका आंसर बताइए। श्लोक, यार रेक is awesome. Rec is brilliant. What do you think is the name of this compound? Here you go. Nicer, neater thing. Two double bonds, exactly, Shlok. One double bond here, maybe between this species, and second one here. So यहाँ पे एक isopropyl group लग जाएगा, वहां पे लग जाएगा. नाम बताओ. But don't have a copy. दिमाग में करो, copy क्या जरूरत है? Copy. Use my screen as a copy. This is so basically an isopropyl group gets added on one end. वहां पे एक डबल बॉन्ड बनता है, एंड एक टर्मिनल नहीं, बट टर्मिनल जस्ट बगल में एक बनता है. सो लेट्स काउंट देम. ओके, लेट्स डू 1 2 एंड दिस स्टिल 2 3 4 5, दिस इज स्टिल 5 एंड देन 6 एंड से दिस इज 6 डैश. ठीक है, तो उसका नाम कैसे बनाएंगे? दिस एग्जैक्टली दिस हाउ यू डू दिस हैकी वे ऑफ डूइंग दिस. ओके, तो 6 मतलब कि हेक्स. ओके, एंड आई हैव 2 1 2 3 4 5. ओके, 5 diene. I also have a 5 methyl, right? So 5 methyl, that doesn't make any sense. 5 methyl is a bad way to name it. I realize this. Okay, we won't do 5 methyl. Let's do it the other way around. Let's do it the other way around. What if we do it like this? We do 1 1 dash, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 5 dash, and then 6. If we do it this way, tab kya hoga? Tab it will be 1 methyl hex 1 2 2 and फिर से 5 diene, and this better, right? This is better, right? What do you think? Oct. Oct कहां से हो गया Rick? Oct हो गया. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 wait 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. then 9 आ रहा है. What did I do wrong? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, मैंने दो चीजें खा ली. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This numbering was bad. ये numbering मैंने गलत की. हैक ही नहीं करना चाहिए था, सीधे ड्रॉ करना चाहिए ध्यान से. Okay, let's draw this way. Okay, so this 1 2. Okay, that's 1 2. Let's do 3 4. So this is 3 and 4. Okay, 5 and 6. This is 5 and 6. अच्छा, यहाँ पे बनना चाहिए डबल बॉन्ड. And then you have 7 and 8 and 8 dash. आप लोगों ने बिल्कुल सही बताया. मैंने एक एक्स्ट्रा बना दिया यहाँ पे. ठीक है, लेट मी जस्ट फिक्स दिस इन पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन. यू आर ऑल एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. 8 से, not 9. I don't know how I managed to draw 9. That's just talent, general talent. Let me fix that. 101 Dalmatians. This is slide number 101. It really is. I'm not making it up. It is slide number 101 on my PC. Oh gosh, now I have to do a color matching. How do I match this color, bro? More colors. Okay. Yeah, this guy is a little weird that way. Okay, let me erase that. Let me scan this a bit, and you do this. Now the color doesn't get matched properly, but whatever. You guys got it. You'll figure it out. You're all intelligent people. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, cool. 6 and then 7 and then 8 and then 8 dash. Okay. ठीक है. बताओ इसका नाम क्या होगा? 2 methyl octa 2 6 diene. Cool, perfect. Doing mentally slow, exactly slow. मैंने लिख के भी गलती की, तुमने तो मेंटली की बात कर रहे हो. सही है. मुझे नॉर्मल लेक्चर में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है आदित्य. रिवाइज करना नहीं. इट्स लाइक वन ऑफ दोस थिंग्स दैट देयर इज अ ब्लॉक अगेंस्ट. इट्स नॉट इवन अ मेंटल ब्लॉक. आई फील इट्स अ वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. और आई एम बीइंग वेरी ऑनेस्ट विद यू. लाइक आयुपैक बिल्कुल मेरा मन नहीं करता है, बट पढ़ाना है तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा. सो व्हेन इफ आई हैव टू टीच यू आयुपैक, आई हैव टू रीड अप. आई डोंट वांट टू रियली, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. ऑलराइट. yeah, that's how you should do it, right? You should visit the. Yeah, thank you Bhavya. 2 methyl octa 2 6 diene. Thank you for that. Let's go to the next question. Okay, agla sawal. Considering the following reaction sequence, the correct statements is /R. Which one of these? Okay, so you've got some weird stuff happening here. You've got benzene, you've got AlCl3 with some anhydride, right? This is an acid anhydride. Yeah, and this is clemenson. Yeah, this is Rx adding what do you call it? Just if this is R, you are adding X to it. AlCl3 तो क्या होगा? I have to think. इसका सोचना पड़ेगा इसमें क्या होता है. This again is clemenson. You get some hydrocarbon. What is AlCl3 doing here? AlCl3 is a Lewis acid, so maybe some acid-base reaction. Yeah. Oh, अच्छा. यहाँ chlorine add करेंगे, so that same chlorine will go away here as AlCl4 minus. So we will get some plus compound. And since this is a benzene ring, maybe it'll close the ring or something. Okay. Maybe something like that. Okay, let's start. How do you do this? What is this going to do? The first thing, it's going to break this bond here or here, right? With me? Yes? ऑफ कोर्स रिया, यू कैन गो वेयर एवर यू वांट, आईएससी में भी जा सकते हो, बैंगलोर में हो तो इट्स वंडरफुल कैंपस, कहीं पे भी चले जाओ, they'll लेट यू इन, just walk in like you own the place. Friedel Crafts, yeah, all right. Bhavya, not here. This is not Friedel Crafts so much. ELCA3 Friedel Craft is okay, but that only works. Okay, Bhavya, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that one. Aromatization, okay, all right, cool. Acylation है पहला तो Clemensin and then think उसका, okay, cool. So now PNQ carboxylic acid, let's see. P का तो मालूम नहीं, Q definitely is because Clemensin से यही तो होता है, you will get an acid, okay. Compound S decolorizes bromine water. Compound S decolorizes bromine water. मतलब it must have some double bond. I don't think this is possible. I don't see a double bond being formed anywhere over here randomly. Compound P and S react with hydroxylamine to give corresponding oximes. This will happen if they have this group, which all of them do. So this is quite likely to be true. Compound R reacts with dialkyl cadmium to give the corresponding tertiary alcohol. But this is not that strong. Have you heard of dialkyl cadmium? It's in Claydon and in Solomons. I'm sorry if this is random, but this is a PYQ, I think, from JEE Advanced. But this is not that strong an oxidizing, reducing agent, okay? So I don't think it's going to go all the way to an alcohol, but we'll see. Okay, अगर acid है, तो let's see. ठीक है, देखते हैं. Again, okay, first reaction bar is majorly easy. बस पहला चमक जाना चाहिए ठीक से. Exactly, that's exactly the point. You've got to realize in the first reaction, this one of these two bonds is going to break. And once it breaks, right, anhydride Clemensin, yeah, this is basically a Lewis acid, so it will remove this Cl that was added over here. Okay, that's how I think of it. So if I break this bond, this is basically P. Okay, zinc HCl क्या करेगा? It will reduce this. This COOH will remain as it is, and actually, technically speaking, this is going to be O minus. Okay, this is going to be O minus at this stage. ठीक है, which is an acid, but an acid ion basically. इसके बाद बन जाता है acid. This guy goes away. Cool. SOCl2 मतलब ये हट के यहाँ Cl आ जाएगा. That's it. ठीक है. After that AlCl3, this is going to break. Yeah, not this way. It's going to break this way. Yeah. So there's a plus charge here, minus charge here. This plus charge, blah 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 blah, बन जाता है यहाँ पे. फिर से it forms this amazing compound which is S. After इतना ज़्यादा labor, you finally reduce this and you get a nice compound which is still aromatic and right above my head. This is the final sequence, and this dialkyl cadmium with ketone, right? So with ketone will not give you it's not going to work. I don't think it's going to work, Shlok. Yeah, RCD2. You've heard of it? Okay, hydrocarbon. I don't think it's going to go all the way to an alcohol. Yeah, but let's see. P and Q are carboxylic acids. P and Q are carboxylic acid. ये वाला सही है. Compound S decolorized bromine water doesn't look like it. Compound S कहाँ गया? Compound PQRS. Decolorized bromine water? No, it doesn't have any double bond, so it's not going to decolorize bromine water. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, दोनों में P and S react with hydroxylamine and gives you oximes. P and S कहाँ पे है? P में भी है double bond O, S में भी है double bond O. So दोनों will form oximes. What are oximes? NHOH, right? Where is this? Yeah, NOH. Apologies. Yeah, this is an oxime. And yeah, this is not going to happen. Compound R giving you, where is R? Yeah, this will give you a ketone, or in this case specifically an aldehyde, but it's going to stop there. It's not going to go all the way to an alcohol. It's not strong enough. Fun question, a lot of time. What does SOCl do? Siddhi, SOCl2 just adds a chlorine thing. So when we do haloalkanes, Siddhi, you're in 11th, I get that. JEE Advanced questions में ऐसा ही होता है कि they are usually multi-concept questions. So we have many things. This is from hydrocarbons, and then this is from, well, this is from carboxylic acid, right? Oxygen-containing compounds. This is from halo. This is again hydrocarbon. This is the same. So Siddhi, apologies. Yeah, this will be easier to understand once you have done all of that. Once you have done halo. Exactly. OH replace करके Cl लगा देगा. भव्य, thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. ये तो मैं दोनों कर देता एडवांस में. Exactly, Shlok. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is. Last question for the day. Thank you so much for your time. You've all been wonderful. And हम लोग बहुत तेजी से नहीं, इसके बाद एक और है, जल्दी कर लेंगे. In the next 5 minutes we'll finish both actually. Organic में ही है, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता है. फिजिकल में बैठ के सोचना पड़ता है, कैलकुलेट करना पड़ता है. ऑर्गेनिक इज सो मच फास्टर ब्रो. लाइक it's a it's a revelation to me. Like I'm able to do double the number of questions as compared to physical. You check out my physical sessions. Yeah, right? And we're going at the same pace. Like आपके हिसाब से जा रहे हैं. Just saying. All right. Next question. Yeah. Choose the correct options that give an aromatic compound as the major product. This is a nice question. What is NaOET? This is a strong base, very strong base, stronger than NaOH. ठीक है? What is this Cl2 excess? It's going to be like, it's going to be cyclohexane with chlorine, right? Substituted. What is happening here? Alcoholic KOH, मतलब double bond. NaNH2, मतलब triple bond. Hydroxide ion, मतलब benzene. Benzene बन गया. ठीक है? ये तो देगा. What about this? What does NaOET, NaOH, what does this do? ये क्या करता है? इसको basically, what does it do? What do you think? It does this weird thing where it forms ETBr and, sorry, it forms NABr, acid-base reaction, right? It makes more sense. And OET gets attached over here. Okay? OET, what is NaOET? It's Na plus, OET minus. So this removes the bromine. Okay? This cleaves in a way where it takes away the electrons. Okay? So there's a plus-ish charge over here, and then OET minus goes over here. That's the same thing जो यहाँ पे होगा, and it's going to happen here, not on these guys right here. ठीक है? A and D are slightly confusing, right? B and C are direct. This is not aromatic for sure. This is aromatic. I've told you how this works. The only difference here is that it is not just ethene being formed, and this is quite crazy, right? What you get is this. Yeah, this is what you get. and if I wouldn't have seen the question, I'd be like, what, really? But yeah, it's not just ethene. It's not just ethyne. It's a substituted ethyne that also gives you a benzene component, right? Okay, this is not aromatic. This one over here is. How do I know? This is going to get a negative charge on this, and that becomes a 6 pi electron system. Just like, अगर मैं यहाँ पे N डाल दूँ, ये डाल दूँ, it's the same as that. Yeah. So hence this is aromatic as well. So the answer according to me should be D and C. What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है? अब बताइए. D में again strong base, ester. C में benzenoid. Perfect. Look at those fancy things. Okay. Ester कहाँ से आ रहा है? आई? Bro, Williamson synthesis. I have heard of that. I have not. I'm like Abhimanyu. I haven't reached carbon compounds yet. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck in the Chesterfield and never get out. So I have to study carbon compounds and amines. Good. Good to know, Shlok. Yeah. I'm not being sadistic. Like physical mein to I know which book to flick questions from. So which is why it seemed like a little hard for you. In organic chemistry, I'm dependent on my team to help me out with the tougher questions. These are easier than the previous advanced ones, says Rick. That's because I didn't make them. But cool. Challenge accepted. Carbonyl mein, I'll get you the advanced questions in the carbonyl compound at least. I'll try and do that. How deep? Siddhi, this is Huckel rule business. Spelling सही लिखिए Huckel rule की. It has 6 pi electrons, 4 and 2 more. ठीक है? This is similar to this. Okay? It's similar to that. कार्बन और नाइट्रोजन में फर्क क्या है? एक एक्स्ट्रा इलेक्ट्रॉन, राइट? कार्बन is 6, नाइट्रोजन is 7. That's exactly what's happening here. So nitrogen with 2 electrons or carbon with 1 extra electron, they're the same. Think about it like this and life becomes easy. Or what Shlok said, benzenoid और जो भी है वो भी चल जाएगा. ठीक है? CD compact disc. Yeah. Fun, right? नहीं, it's nice. It is good to know that you find this to be easy. Then we'll get you better questions. It's going to take a significant effort. I will try my best. ठीक है? To do that. Where did the negative charge come from? सिद्धि यहीं से तो आया. Okay. सिद्धि मैंने explain किया यहाँ पे. Correct? Yeah. The same idea is being done over here. This guy right here. यहाँ पे bromine था जाने के लिए. There is no bromine here. There is a H. There is a C. H goes away. ठीक है? Okay. So what you have is MEH, which is just an alkyne, and hold on. Did I write that correctly? NaH and OMe minus. So that's what comes over here. कोई नहीं, मजे आ जाएंगे ऑर्गेनिक के हार्ड क्वेश्चंस. कूल. ऑलराइट, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन राइट हियर. ओके, द नंबर ऑफ, लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द डे, आखिरी वाला. The number of methylene groups in the product formed in the following sequence is what? If you have seen this question, do it really quickly. But it has things we have done before in life. Okay. This is ozonolysis, KMNO4, NaOH, NaOH, KMNO4, electrolysis. This could get a little confusing because usually KMNO4 and H plus does one thing, electrolysis does something else. दो अलग चीज होती है. ठीक है, सोचना क्या होता है. Last वाला step you have seen before. This is aromatization, CR2O3 770. ये PYQ है, लास्ट ईयर देखा था. ठीक है यार, आई एम नॉट गोना गेट यू PYQs anymore. तुम लोग को आंसर नहीं याद है. This is why I don't like doing PYQs यार, because there are so few PYQs and you guys have already solved them, bro. But ठीक है, cool. अगर नहीं सॉल्व किया तो देख लो प्लीज. Siddhi, let's chat on Telegram. I'll give you a link to a group. You can ping there or you can ping me here. Let me get you the link to the group as well. It has a few awesome folks. You can chat with them and talk about this more, about your doubt. Hold on. Right now, in the interest of time, मुझे थोड़ा आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा to this next question that we are talking about right here. Here is the link. Wait. Here is the link to the group. बस 10 बच्चे, 8 हैं. Anime. बच्चे नहीं है ये, देश का भविष्य है. डायलॉग मारना सीखो. यहाँ के रो मत तुम. You have the rest of the internet to go and cry. Mild oxidizing agent, last step, John's reagents. भव्या खुराना, बाप रे, इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें. भव्या, एक बात बताओ, होगा क्या? This is very interesting, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to give you a symmetric compound. It gives you two products, but they are the same product. And this is fascinating. ठीक है? This is awesome. This is going to create an acid itself. You've got an aldehyde. It's not going to give you, when you had a double bond, right? And then you did this. In that case, you would get diol. But you have, if you're starting with an aldehyde, this is just going to oxidize it and make an acid. ठीक है? उसके बाद when you add NaOH, it does this. Now, this is known as, actually it looks like हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत carboxylic acids कर ही रहे हैं, whether we like it or not, right? The other one was Cobb or Cobb-based reaction, and this one is electrolysis. So you're removing this, you're getting an alkane, okay? So you've got hexane. You see that, it's hexane, right? You start with 6. Is it 6? Does it look like 6? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extra कहाँ से आया? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is what happened. 2 of them combined. This looks weird. Last नहीं पता. Last question, Narsingh. This is the last one. Bye, anime. All right. So, last वाला नहीं पता. Ria says 4, so 0. Rex says 0. Yeah. Yeah, 0 it is. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. You get this, which is, you don't have any of them. They're all sp2 hybridized. So they're all CH, not CH2. The answer is 0. बिल्कुल सही बोला आपने. Thank you. Thank you for your time. This is the last one, Narsin. So yeah, in organic chemistry, actually what has happened is I've increased my number of sessions. It's not that organic is hard or anything. I'm doing more sessions. I'm doing 8 sessions next week as compared to my usual 6, which is why मुझे time नहीं मिल रहा to get you those crazy good questions that I get. But I'll try. I have a Sunday coming up, which I will try and invest in this. Shouldn't it be hexane? Would it be benzene? Shlok, this whole thing is aromatization. This guy here, it's not hexane. You're most welcome, Bhavya. All right. So I'll see you guys on Monday with more stuff. Hold on. Let me show you what is planned next. Oh, I did not add the promotional stuff in the end. So here it is once again. In the description, you can get this for JEE Main specifically. Yeah, this is specifically for JEE Main. March 18th to 22nd. You can, in the description, link here. You can go and check it out. Use these codes to get that discount and all of that. What are we doing next? अगले बार हम लोग करने वाले हैं next week. This is the session we're going to do. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Aromatization कर देगा last वाला. To somebody who was asking questions and I didn't address them, ping us on I Teach Chem or on that group that I've pinged. वहाँ पे आ जाना if you guys like. We'll chat more. ठीक है? Thank you so much for time. Nursing. All right, bro. Tata. Yeah, Ria. I'm going to just check that too. I'm going to check that. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'll check that. I'll get back to you on that. Thank you. See you all. Bye. Tata.